Hey y'all, we are going to record 2.1 right now. Actually, we're going to find the domain and the range of some functions and tell whether or not whether something is a function or is not a function based on the vertical line test. Okay, so domain and range. I'm going to figure out how I can also show what I'm doing on my math lab since we need to be able to actually have graphs, and definitely not an artist. So I'm going to do a few examples determining whether the following relation represents a function given the domain and range of the relation. Okay, so for this example, say what we have. You'll have braces, and then our relation is going to be a set of points. So we have 0, 8, -4, -1, 3, 3. I don't know why that pops up. And -1, -1. And then close with your brace. So here is my relation, and it's going to ask me, does the given relation represent a function? And it wants to know what the domain is and what the range is. So really quick, let's go ahead and write what our domain is, which are our x values. And what we have here, if you look at our x values, that would be 0, -4, 3, and a -1. 0, -4, 3, and a -1. It honestly doesn't matter what order you put them in as long as you do not repeat values. And then let's look at our range, which are our y values. And those y values are 8, -1, 3, and -1. So 8, -1, 3, and -1. Like I said, you don't rewrite your values though. And then it wants to know if this is a function. And the answer would be yes. And the reason why it would be yes, okay, that's so aggravating. I'm gonna have to figure out how I can keep that from happening. So function, yes. And my reason is my x values all have one y value. More specifically, my inputs all have one output. Okay, so let's do this next example, which gives me determine if the function, determine if the relation is a function. Our relation is 1, 5, 1, 6, and 1, 7. So determine if our relation is a function. First, what we want to do is find our domain, which are our x's, and our x's are 1, 1, and 1, but we only write it once. Our range is our y values. Such settings. Would like it to stop popping up. Definitely not what I wanted to do at this time. Autocorrect, show, space, period. There there's not a stop popping up button or option. So I will do that later. Now I've got to get back to this. So for now, I'm just going to keep making it go away. Our y values are 5, 6, and 7. So what this is telling me is that my 1 is being mapped. My input has all of these different outputs. So because my input does not have one output, or my x does not have one y, you could say this is not a function. Okay,